Okay, here's our battery monitor. I've got it together. I put the knob on there. So I've got a power supply over here, and I'm going to use that potentiometer to simulate the battery voltage. So when we turn it on, we get green lights. This is our, they look kind of blue on my screen, but they're green. This is my dimmer knob. They get pretty bright. That's actually very, very bright. Which is nice. I think that's a nice volume, a nice brightness. So, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this and hold the camera at the same time. Let me see if I can put this down. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks real nice. So let me turn this knob, and you're going to see the left LED, the right LED change. So it just flipped to yellow because it's in that marginal area, in that window. And there's red as I turn it. So the way the voltage works, voltage levels are, as long as when you power up, as long as the battery is above 11.8 volts, you'll get all green like that. And then let's turn this down. And as the battery drops, it will turn yellow when you get to 11.67 volts. There's a little bit of hysteresis, which you have to have, that prevents flickering of the light. And so it goes yellow, and then at 10.496, so we're very close to 11.7 volts for the top range and 10.5 for the bottom range. But as soon as you get below 10.5 volts, it goes red, and it'll stay that way. Now, if I unplug, I'll go ahead and unplug the other two LEDs, and they pop off because I just had them attached to 12 volts. So I can attach them all to the same voltage level. This isn't exactly the way this works, because I'm just using a potentiometer for adjusting the voltage, and so it doesn't have it has a pretty high impedance, but it's not as high as like an op amp would be. So you can see they all change pretty much at the same time. So there's our green. I'm going to go really, really slowly, see if I can get one to change and not the other. And because they're all hitched up to this exact same voltage source, they should change at the same time. But they might not, because, there we go, that middle one turned yellow. Because these are 1% resistors. They're 1%, not 0.1%. And if they were 0.1%, so it's stunningly close. Stunningly close. I'm changing the potentiometer just as slowly as I slowly can. And you can see they sort of change at different times. So right there, I can sort of stop it. But anyway, it's pretty groovy. All the way dim. Green, yellow, and red. And the brightest, that is crazy bright. It's totally saturating the camera. So it almost looks white in the center. Three yellows, three greens. That is all.